going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we have loads of things to talk about, from a huge Spider-Man release date leak for this game from an official PlayStation magazine, which also dropped some new information regarding the next gen version of this game. We then have information regarding a new update coming to the game, and lastly, what will be added every single day to the marketplace, which of course is now 50% off. So as always, let's crush 1 like and 2 comments, and go ahead and click that big red subscribe button below if you have not already. So to dive into the information you all want to know about, of course, which is regarding the next gen version of this game and the Spider-Man release date. Now this was posted on Reddit by the user who goes by the name IceMat12, and it's basically the PlayStation magazine, okay? This is the real deal, as you can see, PlayStation official magazine in the UK, and we got Marvel's Avengers, and we have a little paragraph regarding that. Now, just to add here, of course, it has not officially been confirmed that Spider-Man was going to be coming in March. In fact, just to give you guys a recap, if you aren't aware, it was released, or I guess you could say leaked, by another UK retailer called Game, and it was in an email newsletter thing that they done, and of course they said in March. But this is the official PlayStation magazine in the UK, so this is what it says word by word. The game already feels like it has one eye on a free PlayStation 5 upgrade. It's incredibly shiny and littered with reflective surfaces in need of ray tracing, and every action comes with a rumble to the DualShock 4, a clear precursor to DualSense activation. Any Marvel's Avengers doubters may want to keep an eye out on this one, particularly with Spider-Man arriving in January. So we know that ray tracing with the next gen consoles are a big thing, and a big game right now coming up with ray tracing, where devs of course talk a lot about it, is the Spider-Man Miles Morales game and the remastered version of Spider-Man PS4. So from what we've seen, we know that ray tracing is a very big deal, and yes, graphically, visually, whatever you want to call it, it does look absolutely phenomenal, right? Now here's the thing, so that's one bit of information, which we now know, by the way, the next gen version of this game has been delayed to next year at some point. We still don't have a release date for that, but the whole theory that is going around, or at least that I have anyway, is that it's almost like them relaunching the game of what it should have been, and I kind of feel like they're taking that as the opportunity. But the second I guess thing as a whole, right, to grab everyone's attention is Spider-Man arriving in January. So this can go one of 2 ways, okay? First of all, because it's not confirmed by the devs, okay, we can only take this information as if it was initially meant to be in January. So this could actually be an older article as well. Like, we might be talking like a month out, maybe, possibly. It seems that way anyway. And we now know that the Kate Bishop DLC was delayed, Hawkeye delayed, Black Panther delayed technically as well. So what we are waiting for is for that War Table live stream, which ultimately is going to be talking about the DLCs, hopefully anyway, giving us that roadmap for the release date for the DLC. So a lot of people are getting excited, saying that it's coming in January. I'd be very, very surprised if we did see Spider-Man in January, because that means we're going to be getting like almost 2 DLCs in a month, almost, if that makes sense. If they're going in the schedule they are, it would just be crazy, going on the basis of the bugs they have to fix in the game still as well. It's one of those very grey area things, but if I had to put I guess one vote down on it, I would probably say no, it's not coming in January. It may have been coming in January, but definitely not anymore. So although we don't know about the March release date, you kind of have like a brief idea of when to expect it. So I would probably still say maybe around that March, even April time for the game, just to be realistic. But leave your thoughts on this stuff in the comments below, because like I said, it is from an official PlayStation magazine, so it really is one of those things. Now the next thing is from our good friend and the community manager for the game, Strumslinger, aka Andy. So he put up a post on Reddit that says, pick up your thank you bundle, which of course we know just by logging in you can get all your units, DNA keys, etc, etc, and the marketplace has been sliced in half. We got a juicy 50% off, which is great, right? Because all of the skins do look good and so forth. Me, you guys know I said yesterday, I am kind of holding all my credits here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm waiting for the DLCs, but nonetheless these are going to be updated every single day. So we're going to be going into what's going to be added into that. We know the Sierra Gaza inspired nameplate as well is being delivered next week. An interesting thing, I mean next week's the end of October technically, right? So hopefully the week after that we'll have a release date for the war table. But what he also said is that we're also super hard at work on the patch version 1.3.4, and I say it like that because we've had so many patches just fixing so many different things in this game. In this particular one it says it should just fix overall matchmaking and improvements as a whole with that, alongside some other bug fixes. We don't know if they'll add any more cool things into the game, but nonetheless, personally, matchmaking has actually been working like a charm on my end. I know it has for a majority of people as well, but nonetheless, I guess it's best to just have that completely polished. So going on to the marketplace, what will be added? So there was someone really cool in the mythical lands of Twitter, and basically the official Play Avengers Twitter account said that each day of the week will feature a different set of items from past weeks in the marketplace. Past weeks being the key word here, of course, in this sentence, because I guess we all kind of expected maybe to see some new stuff, but no. But nonetheless, well, the picture you see on screen is what someone on Twitter posted, just saying in a nutshell, hey, here's all the previous marketplace content, right? So you can pause the video and take a look at them, and there's also one more as well that I'll add at the end. And I mean, there is a lot of variety. It ultimately comes down to the question, do you actually want to spend your credits? Don't forget that the prices for this are now sliced in half, right? So I guess I can see where they're going with this. It's almost like they're testing it to see how much more purchases but they're actually going to get in the game in terms of, you know, microtransactions, and that's something that I guess a lot of people now seem to be rolling with in terms of purchasing things like takedowns, legendary skins, etc. Now, takedowns are great and all. It's probably one of those things I feel like shouldn't have been a microtransaction, but nonetheless, it's there, right? I completely get they gotta make money for that stuff, and there are some cool stuff. So looking back, there are definitely some suits that I would have liked to pick up, absolutely 100%. So we'll have to see when these pop back up. Again, you have to redeem all of your credits before November the 5th if you want to be in for the chance to get any of this stuff. And don't forget, it's happening every day, so today we're on the second marketplace update, so you can go ahead and grab some more cool things for your characters. But guys, leave all your thoughts on this stuff in the comments below, especially with the Spider-Man and the next gen stuff. Let me know how you feel about that stuff. Like I said, January, I don't think it's going to be a situation. If it is, I'd be absolutely mind blown, but I highly doubt it. It isn't going to be a situation. But like I said, leave your thoughts on that in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.